of the day to you. Thank you so much for tuning in to Golf TV. This is Keep It Simple, and my name is Tolu Aloko Kemide. I have my co-host with me, talking about Kemi and Jude. Hello, guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Hello.
How you doing
I'm
today?
good. I'm fine.
Fine, thank you.
Fine. I like what you're here, dude.
Oh, thank you.
It look
You're
like
always
the-
liking one thing or the other.
Yes, wait.
Come on, is that you're liking the hair or you're liking the dress?
I
No,
think it has a
but
lot-
this
or you're
particular this particular year.
Okay,
You know,
we
we
don't
just
hear.
we just finished Easter, right? And I saw the film of Jesus Christ.
Hey.
So the hair
hair looks like
Boy.
I can't with you, I swear.
crucify you, crucify her.
I mean, don't crucify
I
her.
can't with you.
Jesus already
How
died
are you?
for
Can
her.
you just leave Jude out of this conversation? Tell me what's up with you, Jerry.
I'm fine, Jerry. No, I'd rather be on my bed right now, but I'm fine.
Is it because of the weather or
Thank
something?
you.
Like the weather is cozy, kinda.
yeah, sort of. Yeah,
It's
in the
kind of
studio,
cool,
It's actually cool.
yeah.
So, but I'm
And
fine.
it seems like it's gonna rain today.
It's
Okay,
good
not
to be
taken.
here. I'm ready
But
to get some fish.
I want you guys to learn your thoughts on this topic I saw on social media, and it's about, you know, undergraduates taking up, prospective undergraduate students taking up just any course offered to them by universities because they are tired of staying at home. So I want to ask, in this time and age, would you advise any prospective undergraduate student to just take any course because they just want to go to school?
Take any
I
course,
mean,
as in-
judging from what the
Take any
marketplace,
course, being
like
an
pick up
assist-
any course.
being an
Like
assistant lecturer or
what I mean is accept any course of
Eh,
study.
okay.
Accept any course of study being offered by a uni, which is not what they actually
So,
intend studying. That's what
okay.
I'm trying to say. So, with what is obtainable in our, in the marketplace today, would you advise your younger sibling or just anybody you know to do that?
No, starting with let me start the ladies first. But let me
Ladies
start
first. Please start. This is answer. Let's start with you. Answer. Because when it comes to air, you have something to say. You have an opinion to pass on my air.
Okay.
Please,
Okay,
let's
looking
address
at it,
the
the
issue.
problem does not really start from the PG students, even from the undergraduates. It's a situation whereby you just want to stay at home. Probably you want to study medicine and they give you a Greek extension. You just like
They give you biology education.
just like
Greek extension, lol.
let's go to school.
No, but really, we are laughing at this thing, but
No,
it's
no,
actually
that's what I'm
an
saying.
issue, and it's something that's very
Yes, ma'am.
rampant.
So
Like
it
it's very
is
common,
not-
especially in Nigeria, where you get to see, students applying for medicine,
Yes, ma'am.
and they are giving plant biology and biotechnology.
That
It
one is
happens
still
to my
good. That
friend.
one is
Like
still
I
good.
know
I
someone
know
that
a
wants to study
brother
medicine.
wanted to study medicine. He was given
Let's
a
move
Greek-
away from medicine. Even common course like
a Greek
law.
and economics extension, something like that. Yeah.
Law, you will see them giving the students admission to study maybe
Maybe mass comm or
mass comm will
What
be
you mean by
better.
that? Okay, yeah, I study mass communication, and I can say how rightly that.
Was it what you applied?
of us,
Was it what you applied
It was what I
for?
applied for. Yeah, I've
You
always
were
wanted to
lucky.
study mass communication, but about 70% of my classmates
Yeah,
were
but
giving the
law.
course.
Yeah. So
It's
that
not something
thing
they
about
were
they gave me,
interested
I don't
in.
want, but I just have to
So it's
accept
not
it
because they were
because
interested in. So about 70% of them were just there for the certificate. I just made this thing and let me go. So a lot of them were like that.
Well-
So I feel like this thing has been there since the days of
yeah,
Adam.
yeah.
not Adam.
But now, like moving
Yeah, but-
forward,
It was
moving
recently.
forward.
It was recently.
Recently, are you sure?
It's not
Yeah.
recently. Oh, what are you telling
No,
me?
recently I mean like maybe
Okay,
maybe
no, not the
25,
days of our
30,
fathers.
yeah, not
Okay,
be
no, I
exactly.
don't mean that.
Maybe
I don't mean
20,
when the
30 years
education
ago.
system in
Yeah, no,
Nigeria
no.
was good.
Exactly.
No,
At least-
but now
Yeah,
that,
At least
everything
from the
is
past
good.
10, 15
Good,
years
good.
now.
You understand?
Oh, God.
So we're talking about education. Everybody have a notion now that it's not what you study that you used to hit. You understand? So many people just like let me just go. Let me just have this level. That, okay, I went to school. We've seen many people even studying medicine and end up being a banker. You've seen some people studying Yoruba end up being a
like
banker.
seriously, people
We've
actually
seen-
study medicine and
No,
end up
sorry,
working in the
lawyer,
bank.
law.
Okay.
Law,
Ah.
not medicine, law. Sorry,
Hey.
law. I have a friend that studied law.
Okay,
Ended up being an
wow.
agent. Agent.
Agent for
Law for people who oh, you need house. Like now
Okay,
they've
property
now
agent.
customized it.
The
to
person
the-
had gone from being a lawyer to being a real estate manager. or something. I think there's still some
That's
legal
That's
works
true, yeah.
that are required in
Exactly.
real estate
You know
management.
what,
So
you know what?
there are still some.
All what they need now from that is just 10% of anything they do. Unlike you going to court, you fighting, you.
I get
Do
it's
you
not
understand?
everybody that studied law that will practice law.
Yeah, you are
It's
right,
not even
you're
all
right.
medical
Look at
students
Faz,
that
look
would
at Faz,
practice
Look at Faz.
medicine.
Look at Faz.
But see, whatever I see,
Do
we
you
need to just
understand
we
now?
need
He
to
studied law, and look at what
we need to go on a break.
he's doing right now.
Hey, but we need to talk about parental influence.
Yeah.
Someone like Folari,
Yeah,
you know, his father influenced him to study,
study
law.
law.
It was
But he's
what
really
his dad
giving into
wanted, but he wanted
entertainment.
music,
Yeah.
yes, he wanted entertainment. So you have to first of all do the whole law thing before he now diverted into.
That they take your certificate.
I didn't say he said that.
Let me follow
but
my-
that's what it implies
Betty,
actually.
basically, back to your question about the issue of PG. Now, for you to go for PG.
About PG, I'm not talking about PG. That's postgraduate. No, I only said for
Prospective
prospective
undergraduate.
undergraduate, people that are just
Okay.
getting into uni but are not giving the course they applied for.
Is this-
So
Postgraduate,
yeah.
Who they force that one?
I was. What
I'm
did I-
telling you,
that
even
one
if you
is
were
trash.
forced to study a particular course in your undergraduate,
Yes,
by the
now.
time you are climbing up the ladder, like you want to further your education,
can't
you
do
must be
first.
doing that with your
Thank
senses
you.
working. Like this
Yes.
time, you are calling the shots.
Yes,
You've already
true.
began a career path
A career
that you
path.
want to, that you now want to gain more certification or
Exactly.
further your education in. But whatever it is, then for our undergraduate students, people seeking admission, see. If you can try your luck elsewhere, even if you apply to the Nigerian universities and you do not get the course you want, try other schools. I mean,
After
if
2,
you
3
have the
years.
I was
money,
about to say
After
that.
two-
It's that
after
it's not
two,
always that
3 years.
easy.
You know, it's that some of us had it smooth.
Yeah,
I
it's
did-
not.
I did-
But see, now there are many
I don't want to
options.
mention
There are
the numbers of time I
online, there are
did
online schooling platforms now. There are online uni. I mean, it's not. Things are much easier now, but everything
Exactly.
involves money. Education
true.
is a real investment.
You
So you
studied
have
mass
to.
comm, right?
No, I did not. I don't know why you're asking me that.
And they are private
No.
universities.
Yeah, they are
as well.
private university. They are
Internet
schools
Exactly.
online. Yeah, they
To
are
pay
online
money.
learning platform now that you don't have to, force
Exactly.
yourself to take a course that you don't even want.
Like
Please,
700K.
I don't even know what I'm doing with this guy on set. Please, let's go on the break. When we'll come back, we'll delve right into the topic for today. Education is not what we are discussing for today. It's just by the way. Please, we'll be right back after the short break. Stay with us. Welcome back from the break. And if you're just tuning in, it's Golf TV. Keep it simple. And on today's episode, we're discussing petty relationship breakups. Like, what are the most silly excuses you've ever given for breaking up with someone? And Kemi and Jude are here to break this table, to shatter this old table
We are
today.
here.
So let me
Mention
put
your
it to
name.
you first. Kemi, have you ever given any excuse, flimsy excuse, petty excuse for
With
breaking
lots
up
of
with someone?
experience.
I just want to know. I want to know, like, we have you know, we are going to be sampling different opinions, different excuses that people have given, that they've ever given for breaking up with someone. But before we, you know, begin to talk about other people, let's just share one or two experiences that, you know, we've had. Kemi, have you seen any reason, like, have you given any petty excuse for breaking up with someone before, ever?
I'm trying to remember if I have.
Ever.
Has it happened before?
Just
You
say-
know
You're
that I
not
have
sure.
lots of experiences, so please share some of the
How
experiences.
does he know you've had experience? Has he ever
Please
dated
share some of
you?
it. I don't understand. Though.
Yes, let me share some.
Were you guys ever dating?
Let me share some.
So
No,
Let
please,
me-
let's ask
Jude
him. You
help
will have
me
your own time to speak.
to share. Okay, I think I think the
Think,
most flimsy excuse I can think of right now is maybe someone gossiping. I don't know. I really can't remember, but I think I've actually had
What
to
about
let go
you?
of a relationship before because I
Just
found
say
out
you
it's a
know
gossip. You know, I probably told him something and he told someone else, and I just heard from somewhere else,
Oh,
and
okay.
I know it's the one that told that person
Just say you know
because
you
I've
did.
not told anyone else about that
Okay.
gist. You know, so I think something like that.
I
happened.
don't even think that
But
is a
is
petty
that more-
excuse.
is that
It's not-
flimsy?
It's not
Not
flimsy.
flimsy.
Yeah, I mean, you
Uh-huh.
can't deal with
What
a
about
loose
the
mouth.
one that you told the
So
guy
you
to
just
send
have to
you
call
money,
it quits.
and later he said you don't
Please.
really have change,
Oh,
and
God.
he give you, and you say you don't do again.
See, firstly,
Olivia, can you be
I'm a married woman
serious?
already, yeah. But all the people I've dated, they can come out and tell you how independent I am.
Oh,
My
Jesus.
sense of independency is out of
Cannot
this
be
world. I'm telling you,
repeated.
I'm not that girl. I've never been that girl.
Just joking.
And that's
anyway,
of
just
course I
joking.
know.
Please.
I know
Please.
now. But what you
Jude.
said now
Yeah.
is like a concrete excuse why some
Excuse.
ladies break
Exactly.
their relationship.
Yeah.
So
You're right.
I know it happens.
All right.
But me, nah.
I think one of the reasons that I think is not really genuine, but I just really needed to say it, so I will call the guy off. One of the reasons I gave was because I feel he behaves like a lady. I mean, it was just too feminine. You know, there are some guys that have the attribute of a lady, like they're just really feminine
want
in
to be pampered.
their outlook. No, it's not even about.
Really,
This guy is really
boy.
caring. He's very good. Like he's a Christian brother and all. But I can't imagine me.
man in him.
I'm seeing a woman in him, not a man. Like. I don't even know if it's petty. Other than that, actually, his height was an issue for me. But I did not
that's
mention
actually
height.
petty.
I did not mention height. But I told you that,
at the decreasing
guy,
level, or
I need
No,
someone
she-
that will
I
man up.
think maybe she's
You
she's
act
taller.
like a lady,
Oh,
and I cannot deal because I don't do girls.
you don't do that.
But I think that was about much later. I sat down to rethink this whole thing. And I felt like, oh, the guy is not actually bad, but I was not just into him, so I just had to just
Look for
something to just tell him. And I later got to know that the guy spent like some weeks in the hospital because the guy already falling in love, but me, I was standing gallant out of love. Sorry for another day. Can you
I feel
tell us?
bad for that guy.
I'm so sorry.
Did you
It's
try
in the past
reaching
now.
out?
Let's
It's in
go
the
to
past
other
now,
things.
and we are cool. We are friends.
Okay,
We are
okay.
just
Right.
really starting
And
to
it's no more falling sick again.
No. Thank you.
Let's be together.
Can you share
You
your
almost
own?
kissed someone.
Can you share your own flimsy
I'm glad-
excuse
I'm
for
glad you
Did
did.
I
not
have?
dating
Me,
someone?
I don't have.
You don't have.
I don't even have.
But
anything.
you were telling us about someone else's
Jude
own.
has, don't mind him. Jude.
Anyways, if you don't have anyone to share,
Probably. Well, I
Don't
don't.
probably.
let's go to
It's not
social
really a
media.
flimsy excuse, but because it's tangible. The one I have is not really flimsy excuse. That's to do with you of blood and genotype.
That's not flimsy.
Hey!
So that's not
These
flimsy,
are
so-
real issues.
Okay.
That one
Please,
is
they're
not
not
flimsy,
flimsy at all. They're not petty.
So-
When we mean flimsy or petty,
I
like things that
understand.
are not
That was why I
reasonable,
said
but you
it's not.
just.
That was why I said
Okay, let's
it's
go
not.
to social media. Let's see what people have to say about this topic. Petty reasons why you would break up with someone. We have. I bet you guys should check your phone now and let's see. Let's see what people are saying about this thing. Okay, so one says same guy, same day. Number one, he unbuckled his belt before we sat to eat. 2, he crossed the road before me. I was shouting, cross now, cross now.
You think she should cross now? I mean, wow.
This thing is funny. So 3,
Hey, Jesus.
see, don't let me go to the third one.
Eh,
No.
now.
The first Probably they were in a public place to
No,
eat.
wait now.
You unbuckle
You need
his
to be
belt
comfortable.
to
No,
eat.
what do you want exactly?
I don't understand.
That
You
one.
don't know whether the trouser is
Yeah,
tight.
that is tight now.
I mean the belt.
But that can be embarrassing, especially on a first date.
I
On a
beg
first
you.
date, you need to put
So
your
the
best
man,
foot
the man should not
forward.
choke himself up, Abi.
No. Why would you have to use a belt that is
Yama.
too tight? Like
First date.
you need to be comfortable with
You have
whatever
one woman,
accessory,
shut up.
whatever clothing accessory you are using. You
Stop,
need to use
Jare.
the one you be
Dude,
comfortable
what
in.
wrong
Why
with
would he
you?
have
No,
to
I don't
use
like-
something
I don't like
why will he have
insulting
to
man
fasten
in my
his belt so
presence.
tight that will not be comfortable
You have
eating?
to be prim and proper.
Prim and proper is the word. Thank you,
Abeg.
babe.
The
So,
lady did know what to do before, Joe. Go on.
Voila.
but
Exactly.
no, that one about him
For
crossing
example,
the
that no
road.
matter how loose
that's
my
actually
bed
very
is,
funny.
if I want to eat amala,
Not in public place. You can do that in your house.
But can you do that on a first date?
not
I
really
do that on
losing
a
now.
first
It's
date.
just to adjust.
Wait.
To adjust so that you
On a
can
first date, someone you're just going out with for the very first time. Like you're just meeting her for the very first time.
just adjust my bed.
Like no, you're unbuckled.
You do that in the
Everything.
restroom.
Oh, you say that everything.
But that one about him crossing
now.
the road and
That's
very-
leaving the lady behind and saying,
On that crossing, if it's because about the express, if it is a go, and you are left behind, will I now come back?
But you see that guy, eh?
I will cross. I tell
He
you
needs
to
to
cross.
be taught what it means to be a gentleman.
oh yeah.
No, he has missed that class.
Hey.
I'm telling you, he needs
No,
to go
this is
back
it. You should have
and
heard
attend
this.
that class.
You know, some ladies are too big. Like,
No,
let's cross together.
No.
Like, but
That's what we say about
But-
being a gentleman.
but can
There's
you-
a way you can say, oh, may I?
May I?
Would you want me to hold
Hold
you?
you.
You know,
Yeah.
and some ladies they be like, no,
Yeah.
no.
she can say, oh, don't worry.
And probably
Or
if
don't-
not been to Lagos about the express.
Even if it doesn't allow, she doesn't allow you hold him. There's still a way you can cross the road with her and not have to cross the road and
Leaving
get to
her
the other
behind
side.
and I cross now.
now.
Who does that?
And Benny.
But very similar to that is a guy giving us his own excuse for breaking up with the lady. She used to walk too fast. First time we walked together, I was sweating and panting.
Yeah, look at that one too.
So look at that one. And now this is a lady that walks so fast.
That's very
And
flimsy.
she had to leave the guy behind.
Exactly.
Both of them are working
And
together.
we have some ladies like that.
that do that.
Ah,
So what do you have to say to that?
they shop horse leg.
That one is a
Well,
flimsy
it's
one because
very
you
flimsy.
can actually tell the lady to, just
Yeah,
slow
slow
down
down.
her pace so that you guys can be,
But even men do that at times.
in fact,
Exactly.
forget
You know,
relationship.
yeah,
Forget
men-
relationship.
Men do
I
that,
do
but it's
that.
awkward when ladies do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's awkward when
it's
you are
awkward.
working with a guy and you are working ahead of him.
Exactly,
But on a
it's
normal day,
awkward. A lady-
while walking, my pace is very fast. So I notice that if I'm walking down the road or street with my sister or with a friend, they tend to tell me, Tolu,
Igbo ló ń sáré lọ.
pump me now. Oh, no. Yeah, so I slow down. But if it's a guy that we are still trying to know each other, I will form all the prim and proper thing, like we can talk and do all. Especially if it's on a date. So I've never had that case where a guy that I'm probably dating will tell me, oh, you are walking too
Well,
fast.
I don't
But on
really
a
blame the
normal
lady.
day, if
She's
I'm
trying
walking
to be
by
normal.
myself, I
think
walk
mine
really
is
fast.
the other way around. I
I
don't
walk
know how
really
to walk
fast.
too fast.
Okay.
So I'm the one that tells the guy, guy, slow down. You're walking too fast. So me, I of course,
You can't
I
relate.
can't relate to that
But
experience
Tolu
at
can
all.
relate.
But
I
Tolu
walk
can
fast.
Tolu
relate.
can-
I actually walk very briskly, like, briskly.
Forget about it. You want to punish the behavior.
All right. So I'm wondering if you guys don't have any on your phone you want to share. But I still have some more. People's opinion on this old flimsy excuses why they won't date someone else. Another one we'll share is, on our first date, some kids were chasing themselves. One of them ran and hid behind our chair.
Okay.
She turned around and gave him a heavy knock. Then continued eating. Omo, me and the pikin shock. Oh. This is from. I found this on Twitter and it's very funny, very hilarious. Like, you're on a date. On the first date, for that
That's not even
matter.
a relationship. I mean, that's the first date.
Yeah, that's what. On our first day, some kids.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I have issue. I hope this thing is not like like a makeup story. Like, did it really happen? Why will
no,
kids
it
be
happen,
running
no. It
around
can
on
happen,
your?
no.
Okay, maybe it depends on the
It
venue
depends
of
on
the
the
date,
yes,
like where they went
exactly.
to.
Yes.
But
It
yeah,
can be
we
a
have.
park.
Yeah,
can be
yeah,
a
yeah. It
park.
can be a park. It could be anywhere, any
Yeah.
public place. But they have kids running around, and obviously they were disturbing the madam, and she turned around, gave one of the
let me
kids
enjoy my
a
food.
knock, and continued eating.
Don't you
But
have
this
home
guy
training?
was like, no, this is a no. Like, this was just
Is
a
that
turn
how-
off for him.
is that
You
how
know how
you
you be
knock
knocking our
my-
kids when. is that
I'm not
Can you do
flimsy?
that?
now.
Is that flimsy?
No, I can't do that. I can't even knock someone
Someone.
else's child.
I thought
Do you know what that
I
means?
thought
You've
wanted
not
to
even
say-
knocked your
My
own
child.
sibling. Have you knocked your own
Why would I
sibling?
knock my sibling?
You've knocked your
When they were
sibling.
younger.
No, I don't think. I'm not.
I will beat
there is-
them. But
I fear
someone
you.
else's child, like a
Exactly.
stranger, like you don't know who the person's parents are.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You
No,
don't even know
but
if the kid
it's
has
health
one
condition,
sickness. Thank you. You don't know the kid's health condition or anything. You now go ahead to knock
No.
that child. No, that's very risky. That's a very risky thing to do.
On a normal
I
day,
beg.
I've never been caught doing that. Like, I don't even know how to really beat my sibling, like my younger sibling. No, how much more someone else's,
child.
That one is strong, go.
Oh,
But no.
very
Aside
strong.
date and all, for relations, like people that are even married, would you encourage, or would you be the parent that would do the spanking on your kids?
For my
Like,
for my
for some millennials now, it's a
Yeah,
no.
they
They
rather
can't,
spank
you
the
can't,
child.
for most millennials,
Yes.
they will tell you they can't spank their kids.
Yes,
Like,
my
it's a
husband,
good
for
way of
example,
parenting.
he
It's a good
says
way
it.
of raising
He
kids.
says it. He says he can't spank the kids. My
Well,
husband
you-
says it.
I'm not
but
sure I
I'm
will
the
spank
mother
my
that
kids.
will spank my kids.
Man,
Yes.
I can
I
talk.
am the
Oh,
mother.
I will use my mouth, but
I
I'm
am
not
the
sure I
mother
can,
that
I
will
can
give you
spank
that
with
if
hands,
you
no.
do beyond yourself. But my husband, nah,
Uh.
he's too educated for that.
Oh yeah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. What do you
Now,
say? To
now let me read one here.
Okay.
Yeah, came to my house and offered 1 liter juice.
Okay.
She drank all, not even a single drop remained. And the snack I gave her, she ate more and put the rest in her bag to take home.
What's that? God does not encourage wastage now.
No,
She kept the rest in her bag.
let's be going no.
Let's do closing prayer.
But
Benediction.
seriously, this is a subject of discussion. You know how people say you go out on dates and you're not supposed to finish your meal and all of those things. But some will say, be real now.
Uh-huh.
Eat anything.
Eat anything.
Eat anyhow. So I'm like, you people should just find a balance already. So 1 liter juice, if you're ready, guy juice. Please tell us.
Well, I can remember the first time I went to visit my parents, my wife's parents.
Okay,
Yes,
your
like,
in-laws.
my in-laws, like,
Okay.
they want to go introduce me for the first time that daddy or mother fell you. And I was like, I'm not going to behave. If they give me food, how will I eat it? And you know the funniest thing, God just have the way of doing things. When fortunately, mom made pounded jam. I was like,
Benny, speed up.
You
This old
understand?
gist.
Mama,
We're running
to
out
cut the
of
long
time.
story short, I wanted to form and eat small and mommy just came to me. Who want to eat this?
Okay, you didn't
So,
finish it.
Yes, I wanted
So your
to.
mother-in-law said, who will finish
Who
the
will
remaining?
finish?
yeah.
Will I be the one to?
Go ahead.
So in short, I finished everything.
Anyway, the very last one I would like to share, and I find it quite interesting. This is also on Twitter. When we met, he had a beautiful beard. Then on our third date, he came to pick me up with a clean-shaved face. It was like I was looking at another person. I stopped picking his calls after that date. So that's why she had to break up with him, because of the fact that the guy had a clean-shaved beard after their first 2 dates. And on those first 2 dates, he went with his full beard. So,
When it's not
look is
official
something,
dates,
yeah.
they not, to-
on the third date,
Now,
he cleaned
yeah,
the
Don't
well,
beard
cut
off.
the beard.
that shows that
That
the area of attraction
Beard gang.
is in that
That's
beard.
what-
Exactly.
You understand
So
now? That
This
beard.
this all boils down to say that people
Sakama
have,
J gang.
I don't know what you're talking about. People have different reasons as to why they would not date you. But whatever it is, it takes two to tango.
Definitely.
If you feel like the other person is withdrawing or something, just get to know why they are not, giving the vibe you expected. Last, everybody will shop breakfast, like they say.
Exactly.
If you cannot continue the relationship, move on. We'll all be all right.
If you eat your own
But
8
really-
o'clock, I can eat my own 5 p.m. breakfast now, breakfast.
That's the cocoa. See, we need to wrap up on this segment, on this session actually, on this particular episode of Keep It Simple. But we'll leave it open, like our comment sections are always open. Let us know what are your excuses. Whatever, if you've had any excuse, any flimsy or petty excuse you've ever given for not going on a date with someone or not, or for breaking up with someone. Yeah, let us get to know what your thoughts are on this topic. You want to say something?
No, don't worry.
Thank you.
I think he has one more to share with us.
Yeah,
No, we
because
don't have the
it's
time.
But we don't have the time
Exactly.
anymore.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye from this end.
Bye.